Ooh, child. Ooh, child. Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? Ooh, child. Ooh, child. Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? Ooh, child. Ooh, child. Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? Ooh, child. Ooh, child. Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? Ooh, child. Ooh, child. Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? Ooh, child. Ooh, child. Can anybody hear me? Hey, John Holmes. Thank you for telling me you can hear me. Hey, Lady Dimples. How you doing tonight, chat? Looking good? I bet you haven't. I named this video. She said, I'm doing it, but not with them. You know what I'm saying? She doing this a minute ago, but she ain't been doing the dirty with no peanut, and she ain't been doing the dirty with no giant. And she said, ain't none of our business who she doing the dirty with. And I understand that totally. It ain't nobody's damn business. Child. I got so tickled that I heard Dovis say that. I just went through there for a second, you know, because I said if I didn't get out of there and come on over here and go live, I wouldn't do it tonight because I'm kind of tired. But I've been strolling through the YouTube streets and I got a couple of things I want to talk about that I've seen out there. Hey, the cynical one. But now the latest news, like in the world news, uh, uh, like one of them Black Hawk helicopters and a airplane collided over the Potomac River, and there's like 60 some people missing, and that's all I know on that. You know, I don't know what was wrong, but they said it's due to now they really don't know. But one of the things that they throwing out is because there's a shortage of air traffic controllers and the pilots are not experienced enough. No, that's what they saying. You know, that's what they were saying on the different news that I was watching. It came up on my feed on YouTube, and when I would click on it, it wouldn't be any talking. All they was doing was showing them trying to recover, you know, the airplane or the jet out of the river. So I decided to go on the news websites, you know, to read, and that's what they said that a Black Hawk helicopter and I think it was American Airlines or one of those, the airplane collided and they fell in the river. And they were saying that they doing a search and rescue uh, on that. Well, you know, at least it was, you know, 64 people. That's a lot of people. But just think about how many people that be on them airplanes and stuff. So it could have been a lot worse. So I'm, you know, I hate that for the people that was involved in it. And that's enough for that. John Holmes, I try to keep y'all updated on the stuff. You see what I'm saying? That just came out. So I said, let me go live so I can be one of the first ones to talk about it. Um, and then I told you guys about the custom pastor, that video that came out on him. Well, I have the link in case anybody wanted, child, so you could see what I said I seen, okay? I'm getting ready to put that link in here for y'all, okay? Because his wife made a video. I haven't watched it yet. I will watch it, and I can let you guys know what she have to say about the situation and what others are saying about it. Now, you heard it here first to see, like in the beefing sector, they just not talking about it. But see, y'all got this information, a couple of days ago. Okay? So, all that be up on the bullshit in there. All right? She be up on the bullshit in there. So, let me get this in here for you guys. Okay. Yeah, child, he was doing a do. Glasses all fogged up, bald head shining like a diamond. I know I'm so bad, ain't I? Now that is the link right there. In case you guys want it, let me put it in here for y'all. If y'all knows it like me. So there's the link. Hey, Madam Scorpio. Hey, D Squad. But and I'm gonna go over some more of my. I got to get my mind in order because it's all jubilee right now. Shit. Okay, now, okay, now guys. I told you that VS is supposed to be going to court. Uh, Chocolate Bay is suing her. And I had more information about it, but I forgot a lot of shit. But I think it's like slander or something like that. I don't know. I can't remember. But I did a live on it when I first found out about it months ago. So yeah, I can go back and try to find it. Okay. But they go to court on. Let me see. Oh, shit. Oh, let me make it bigger here. That's why I can't see the shit. Okay. All right. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me get this. They go to court on February the 10th, and that is in Houston. Um, a couple of weeks ago, I had announced about this, and a person that came into the chat, and it had VS something. It was a different name, like from VS Iconic or VSI, Icon. But I've been seeing that page running around here. But they said they didn't have no court. And I said, well, I have it in my notepad, and I got this information months and months ago. And I'm not going to take it out of my notepad because I know what I seen and I know what I heard on YouTube because they showed the paperwork and all of that. You see what I'm saying? Okay. And I know what I seen. So that's why I said what I said about the court date because that was on paperwork that I seen with my own eyes. And DMVS did a live this morning and she was talking about the chocolate based situation. But she was talking about other things, but that did come up. So court, and then she said something about she's not doing no settlement. Like selling it out of court. She want her day in court. Okay, so that's her decision. I ain't in that shit and all of that. I just letting you know what was going on this morning on her live. Alrighty. Now, I'm gonna start with Duck. Um, he was live. I think it was like 2 days ago. Well, his brother had went live first, and then after his live, they like to do after parties at different content creators' place because the night owls. A lot of time, the night owls be, we don't be sleepy when the content creator decide to end their live. So 9 times out of 10, somebody's gonna take that crowd. And sometimes it be two content creators on different channels. Because a lot of times he have 800 people in still in his live when he go off. So, they can just spread that out. Well, Duck went live, which is Broadway's brother, did an after show. So on the after show, I got sleepy and I went to sleep. Okay. But I heard about some things that went on the live the next night and the day when I was moving around YouTube. So I took myself over there and watched it to see what I missed. And what I missed was Gina was on the panel. It was other people up there. I can't remember who all. But Gina was saying the reason that the captain had quit going live was because he had a herpes probe. And I was like, huh. And I guess it's supposed to have been on his face, child. Well, the captain went live and he didn't have that on his face. But you see how people say put narratives out there that's not the truth. Because if he wouldn't have came live, people would have said, "Yep, that's why he ain't going live." Well, sometimes people just don't go live. They don't want to go live. They get burned out. Uh, they might be sick. Got the flu. You never know. Either I just don't want to do the shit for a couple of days. I, everybody different, but he hadn't been going live like he normally do because normally he do a lot the long lives and it be all day long. But he's been like not being as active on YouTube, and a lot of people been putting scenarios out there like his team falling apart. Now they come up with the herpes. So I don't know what'll be next. And plus they say he went to jail and all kind of stuff. But the captain is still fine. I still see him moving around YouTube, but he just is not as active on his channel anymore. Okay? And I really miss him being live like he used to be. And Boss Lady on that live, Boss Lady and Gina got into it. And then Boss Lady and Mink got into it. You know. Okay. Now I'm through with that. Okay, now I'm going to. I told you guys that Dobie had court coming up. I couldn't remember if it was the 28th or the 29th when I did my announcement about her court. Okay? Well, on the 28th was yesterday, Louisiana went live. She said that she won in court, that Dobie did not show up. She said that she won. Let me see. I want to get that right amount because I don't want to tell the wrong amount because you know how these folks here. $780. And she said, plus she was asking for the interest. And she was saying, now you talking about dragging, honey. Louisiana Red was dragging on that live, child. Now, I don't know much about her. The only way I knew about her was through Dovey. But then they fell out. So, um, and they fell out, about several things. It don't just be one thing a lot of times. It be several things. And so they had several issues in their friendship, and their friendship ended. Well, Louisiana Red say, so I guess she know Peanut then. Peanut and Jane. She said that Dovey going with Peanut and Dovey going with Jane. Then she going with both of them. And she also said that Dovey been drinking, I think, ever since the first of the year. Which if Dovey want to drink, that's what she grown. Buying liquor is legal. You can go in the liquor store and get liquor. So if Dovey want to drink, I don't see nothing wrong with Dovey drinking. If that's what she want to do. Uh, she also said that Dovey be going to the club. Now, Dovey, you got more energy than I do, girl. Girl, I ain't nowhere I can go to the club. Now, I used to club. The only thing that stopped me from clubbing was when I had my son. And I tell everybody that I used to party. It wasn't enough days in the week for me to party. Okay. But when I had my son, well, during my pregnancy and after I had him, I just didn't want to do it anymore. When I did go out a few times after I had it, I did not have fun. That was like a change in my life, okay? But now see, Dobie, hell, she might still be able to shake her tail, fella. Ain't nothing wrong with that. And I'm sure she ain't out there partying with the young folks. I'm sure she got this a hole in the wall somewhere, where older people go, or a little bitty bar, that the crowd, not the young tenderonis, and you get out there and you shake your ass, the old folk way, you know. So I don't see nothing wrong with that. It ain't no age on clubbing. Some people stop, some people don't. And Dobie ain't got no little babies at home. Yeah, Dobie say she doing it, but not with no James and no damn Peanut. Damn it. Um, and she lose out the red state that she's gonna get Dobie and VS kicked off of YouTube. Now, how she planned on doing that, I don't know, but that's what she said that she's striving for. And she also said that VS lied, like she gave, like Louisiana Red gave the pictures of K Fit Child, to like Dovey or whatever went on in court with him. When K Fit them went to court. Okay? Well, Louisiana said that's the biggest lie ever told. She ain't gave nobody shit. Now I'm just telling you what she said now. BS. She said you told her a lie. Okay? And if you got a problem with it, you can go over there and see it on the Red channel. That live is still up because it came through my time feed when I was, looking at the airplane crash. That was one of the videos that was up on the screen. Okay. Um, she said she gonna strike them down, and she said, "VS, I'm coming for you." And she said that now I don't know how she got this, but she said that she had received information of VS and ZX like texting each other, and they said they were gonna like go to her like to give money, like to act like they were cool with her and stuff. But some kind of way she found that shit out. Okay. All right. Now I looked at VS. Now this was a lab that she did yesterday. She said that, it was like surrounding around this girl that there used to be a strong supporter of VS named Bridget. Well, she said that she was very disappointed in Bridget. I don't know if Bridget been hitting panels. I don't know what's going on. But for some reason, Bridget name came up. And she was saying that she was very disappointed in Bridget. And she said that she had bought Bridget food before and like sent her money. when she wasn't on when BS was off of YouTube for those years, that she always looked out for Bridget, and so she says she is very disappointed on, I guess, what Bridget is saying out here in the YouTube streets or something. Okay, and BS also said that she, this is concerning the case that she had with Chocolate Bay, that she have not been served yet. And then she was saying, I'm at home right now. They could come. They could serve me right now. Well, BS, that ain't saying nothing. Because, girl, you know how you used to run from them process service. You wouldn't even open your door. So I know you ain't changed from then, child. But BS, another thing. Now, when you went to court with Kiki, you remember you got served some papers in that out there in the lobby thing. I thought that was Chocolate Baby, but hell, I guess somebody else just soon that served you. Child, I don't know. Ooh, child, let me get on down. Let me get on down. Wait a minute. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Because I don't want to mess up, child. Yeah, I don't want to mess it up. Okay. Let me scroll down. All right. And I'm through with that. Okay. I went by because I was moving around the streets and they were saying some stuff was going over there at Judge Fifi. And they were saying that Judge Fifi had doxed Gina. Well, I went over there to see what was going on. And Judge Fifi had pulled up like, because Gina always talking about she is a professional. I'm an accountant. I have a career, and you know, like she the only one that ever went to school, went to college. She always throwing that up in people's place over there in the Mo3 beef sector. Well, honey, so Judge Fifi, she had, because Gina was saying she was at Broadway. She was saying that she did not watch Judge Fifi dox her. So I went over there to see what was going on. And when I went over there, I read about it back and stuff. And it had, Judge Fifi was just saying, I have told her to leave me alone. She won't leave me alone. And I'm tired of arguing with Gina and this and that. And then she also said Gina kept telling her, dox me then, dox me. She was one of them kind of like Noble War, telling people to dox them. Well, of course, Judge Fifi doxed her. And the stuff that I seen that Judge Fifi pulled up, she pulled up that Gina have a record for like narcotics, um, something else. And she wound up staying in jail for about a year and a half. And then she was on probation. Uh, I didn't see her dox Gina job or anything on that live. But people out here in the YouTube sphere was saying, like over there at Broadway's, they were saying that Judge Fifi had doxed Gina job. Well, when I got back to Broadway's, uh, Big Baby, Gina, somebody else. Well, I'm just these are the main two characters I'm gonna talk about right now. Broadway was up there, Gina and Big Baby, and I can't think of who else was up there. But Big Baby and her was going back and forth, which they always do, and they just happened to get into it on Broadway's again. Well, Big Baby was telling us you ain't got no job and you ain't working and this and that. And so Gina was saying, yes, I do, and I'm just off work. I'm on leave right now. And Big Baby said, no, you ain't got no job and this and that. And so Gina was saying, yes, I'm on leave and stuff. It, she was getting trolled bad. And of course, she fell for the old troll food. She was troll food. She confessed that she had, first, she was saying she was off on administrative leave. Then she said that she had just received a termination letter. And plus, she was saying that she didn't want to, she was supposed to went to the, I guess, the anger management or the psychiatrist, and she didn't go. She overslept the day that she was supposed to be going to get evaluated. Well, she said she didn't want to use their doctors. She said she wanted to pay for her own goddamn doctor. She didn't want to use their doctor. And all that. It was just one thing after the other, after the other, after the other, after the other. Well, I peeped this already way for the first of the year. Me and Boss Lady talked about it. I was saying that bitch ain't working. She on YouTube too much. You gonna have a job and you on YouTube 24 hours a day. Then she was lying like it was over the Christmas break. I was saying, nah, bitch, that to myself, bitch, you was on YouTube way for Christmas Day around the goddamn clock. Okay. Well, and then after the first of the year, she had another alleged camera slip while she was getting ready for work, allegedly, and showed her titties and shit over there on the Capitol. Okay. Then you still will see her on YouTube all day. Bitch, you ain't got no job. Then she run in out the teacher house because he didn't want her in there talking on YouTube, and she'd have to go outside and all that kind of shit. Gina, you should have stopped this lie a long time ago because you got in over your head over there. They just want to see how many lies you was gonna tell. They was toying with you, fool, over there on Broadway. Then Isha got up there and got on your head because she always dragging Isha because Isha used to go with SD and Isha used to go with the captain. Well, Isha had SD before 88 did. But some kind of way Gina done flipped it around that Isha go after 88 men. Well, that's not the truth, Gina. Isha had SD first. Now, 88 had Brandon first. And then she don't like the PI lady. She say because she had Brandon, which is after 88, and then she had uh Bootsy or whatever his name is, which was Mysterious X. That ain't got nothing to do with you. She always got something to say about people activities in their life. She have no control over who people pick to go have for a relationship. You ain't got to like nothing about it, Gina. You say you don't like Brandon because he don't work. Well, 88 liked him. She had him living with her. He didn't have no damn job. So you said Isha accepted a man with no job. 88 did too. You need to be careful about what you said. 88 gonna go off on your goddamn ass because you talk about like Fifi don't have her kids. You throw that up in different women over there in the Mo 3 beef sector face. Like Wu, uh, a different one. Fifi, different women. 88 don't have all her children. That shit you be saying in front of 88, she gonna snap, crackle, and pop on you. And it's gonna be ugly. Okay? Because the things that you are saying against the other people, that's like putting a knife in her. Because she don't have all her children. Just like Fifi don't have all her children. Just like Wu don't have all her children. When you throwing them slugs at them, you throwing them right at 88. And she gonna get tired of your shit. And when she get your ass, it's gonna kill you. Because you showed how weak you was the other night over there at 357 when you was troll food. They trolled you into telling all your business. And then you kept changing the date. You know, if you gonna lie, you got to lie and remember what you said. They had you sold around, you had about 15 different dates or when you was terminated or when your last day of school was and all this kind of shit and about how you got fired and then this and that. Gina, stop. You jumped off the porch too fast. You should then showed your coochie to everybody and what school gonna have you working there. And your pussy is all over you too, because you know they're gonna send it on your job. But you the one start sending your pussy out. I think that you have had a slight breakdown. I think that you are, something. I guess maybe losing your job, and they, Fifi say you lost your job in October. And see, Broadway them don't know that because she doxed the shit out you again today, and it had all them jobs you'd have had. You ain't been on the job for 2 years. You just bouncing job to job to job. I believe you got a goddamn drug problem. You got a mental problem, and it's a whole bunch of other shit wrong with you, young lady. Not young lady, old ass lady. You know. And if you acting like a hoe on YouTube, you acting like a hoe in your real life. You're a raggedy hoe. Just that is what it is. It's no excuse for a woman your age to be doing the things that you're doing. At your age, it's no reason. You're just making a fool out yourself. And don't nobody like you. And when they get on your head, which everybody get a turn, I know you ain't gonna be able to handle it because you couldn't handle that trolling the other night, sister. Let's see what else? Okay, now she talked about Isha, how Isha had an affair on her husband, and about how she was messing around with bumpy blood herpes. Talking about SD, which Isha messed with SD years ago. You know, just a mess. You know. All right. And then, child, she had got so mixed up. She said, she had said earlier, like in 357 Live, that it was only two people that knew about the situation that she was having with her job. 88 was one of them, and Donald Goins was the other one. She was blaming Donald Goins for leaking the information out on the YouTube streets about losing her job. Well, somebody went and told Donald Goins, gave him a heads up about what Gina was doing over there on Broadway's show. So he came over there and hit the panel, and he wanted to know what the hell was going on. Why was his name getting put in some shit, and I don't know what kind of shit. Explain to me what's going on. And so Broadway told her, he said that she said that it was only two people that knew about her job situation. It was Donald Goins and 88. And then she already said, no, my master ain't did nothing like that. So that would lead Donald Goins to say something about it. Well, Donald said, baby, I ain't know nothing about you losing your job. I don't know what the hell you talking about. And she was like, no, I emailed you. I told you I emailed you. And I explained everything step by step what happened. And he said, I ain't got no email from you. And he showed his emails. Zero was in there from her. But he also started showing some texts on it between them. And I couldn't see that shit to save my life on the screen. I was looking so damn hard. I couldn't. But other people were saying, ooh, they were like that. And of course, Duck, he was doing his screenshot shit. And then Duck started reading off what was said on the email, on them texts and stuff. And one of the texts or the email said something about Meek was want to suck DG ding dong. And I was like, what? And he said that, and she said, I don't know now. You don't need to be reading that kind of stuff. And Duck said, hell, I'm just reading what the man sent me and this and that. And this what you say. And I was saying, oh my God. Well, see, that way they playing and stuff over there, I don't know if he was trolling me or I don't know if he was telling the truth. Because like I said, I was discombobulated. Well, Gina kept saying, Donald, I sent you an email. And he said, I ain't got no email from you. She said, I explained everything that happened with my job. He was like, I ain't got no email from you. And she said, what's your email address? He said, I'll put it in here in the back chat, the private chat. Child, that wasn't even his email she sent that bullshit to. Do y'all hear me? So somebody out here in the USA or another country got your email. But she said they responded back to you like something like, hey, or whatever. Or maybe a thumbs up or okay or whatever. Yeah, that wasn't even Donna Goins that she emailed that shit to. Gina, you too old for this. See, stay in the lakes and the rivers. You stay in the pond. Don't get in no lake and don't get in no river, because you ain't used to that. You need to get your ass over here where I'm at in the old woman section. And quit trying to do that backstage shit. Because, see, I don't do that shit. Don't be calling these folks on no phone. I don't do that shit. Don't be texting these folks shit. I don't do that shit. And don't be emailing these motherfuckers nothing. Because you evidently you do not know how to email. And I don't do that shit. Them young folks, let them do that kind of shit. And just do like me. Make videos and talk about the shit. But don't get all tied up, tangled up. You finna get all kind of plays played on you, baby girl. Because you out there in too many people's business. All right? You too friendly. And they gonna show your ass something. You think you want to do this. And then every time CPS get called, every time the police get called, she'll hit a panel. I didn't do it, but I know who did it. Yeah, I heard they did a wellness check on SD. This more. Then when you hear the video, it wasn't no goddamn wellness check. Them was police coming with GUNS out and making him walk backwards and put your hands out the window. Walk backwards, walk backwards. Put your hands up. That wasn't no wellness check, Gina. That was a SWAT. And like SD said, whoever called that damn 911 said that he was drunk and that he had weapons and he was like threatening. Y'all could have got that man hurt. Now I ain't ringing no bells and SDA never did nothing to nobody. I'm not ringing them kind of bells. But the nerve of anybody is black. Black. To call down there and say that man was drunk, thank you, Jesus, he wasn't drunk. Saying that man had weapons, like threatening. Thank you, Jesus, that man didn't have no weapons on him or in his car. And that he was sober when the police came and told him to step out, tag up to us. You got anything on you, man? I'm just gonna pat you down. That's some dumb, dumb, dumb shit. You know, that there's no excuse for that. And it ain't no right in it. Like I said, I ain't no, I like as the as a content creator, but like I said, many times he done had weapons out on here. Why y'all don't ever call when he got them out? Talking about how ill people and this and that. Why wait till I don't just see that now is that retarded? The man be on here all the time with weapons. Him and they were riding up down the street, shooting out the window one night, all that kind of shit. But did nobody never call the police on that? He gets them out, kisses his GUNs, and oh, this my baby, and this is this guy, and this is this guy, and this one with this, and oh, this my baby. It's got one of them lasers on. I gotta stand for this one. Why showing them? But y'all so retarded that you would put that man's life in danger and he didn't do nothing that time. Y'all ass backwards on here. Okay. All right. Well, the other night, it's deep. I can't think of where he was at, but he said that Jade in '88 they got autism like Duke Farrow. And do you hear me? I fell out. Okay. The other night, last night, well, yeah, last night, we over in the wee hours of the morning. I was just, browsing YouTube because I wasn't sleepy. And I seen the verbal assassin go live. And I said, what the hell she doing up? Because she married and stuff. And, she'll do the lives in the morning, but not that damn type of time of morning. It'd be the like 7-ish, 6-ish. But this was like at 3-ish, you know. And I was like, what the hell is she doing live? And I jumped in that live in the cloud. And she was cussing. So I read about it back to hear who the hell she was cussing out. Because she got a hell of a mouth. That's why she called herself the verbal assassin, which is Deanna Irvin. Child, she was cussing. And I rolled it back. And then I was looking in the chat, trying to see if the people in the chat would put a name in there and all of that. It was wild. And I mean, she was cussing. It just all kind of MFs and B's and SOBs and bitches and riding slut, you ass hoe, you ball mouth bitch, and just oh my god, she was going, and I was loving every minute of it. I didn't know who the hell she was talking about. Well, I kept looking at that chat, and I see Demetrius put in there, do the name start with a Y? And different people were saying, some people were saying, yeah, and I don't know who she talking about. What's the real name? All of that. So then somebody put Auntie Hammy in there. And I was saying, that can't be Auntie Hammy because Auntie Hammy got ran out the beef sector years ago. And she ain't brought her black ass back into the beef sector, okay? So I run over to Auntie Hammy page to see if anything was going on. Did I see any activity concerning the beef sector? Zero. So I jumped back out and I ran back over to Deanna. And I kept reading that chat, kept reading that chat. Because Deanna still cussing. I ain't called the woman name out. She was talking about the woman make her lives. And she said that she had caught wind out in the streets that somebody had been making lives on her, but she didn't know who the hell they were. And she said that she had got up to use the bathroom. And when she came back from the bathroom, she wasn't sleeping. So she said she just started browsing YouTube and she seen the lady was live. So she went in there, in the class to see what was going on. But when she went into the lady's live, the lady was talking about her. Now I don't know if Deanna hit that woman panel or if Deanna hit the chat. I don't know. But whatever it was, that's what made her go live. And that's when she was doing all that cussing. She was talking about that woman wig. She talking about that old woman like a dog. So I kept looking in the chat. And I can't think of who put the name in there. And they put Yolanda Aquarius in the chat. And I run my ass over there. I typed in there. Well, when I seen that woman come up on the screen, she was an old lady with a wig on. She had her music up loud. You couldn't hardly hear her talk. And I was saying, what the hell? And she had like over 10,000 subscribers. But who would listen to that shit? You got some damn loud ass music playing, some disco lights going in the background, and you old and ugly. Turn your camera off. Jesus. And I thought she had a microphone up to her mouth, but it wasn't a microphone, it was one of them vape things. Because I thought she was talking to the microphone. I said, what? I can't hear what she's saying for her to be talking to the microphone. Or she need to do it. Is her microphone on? Or do she need to turn it up? I was thinking that one was old and just didn't know that her microphone wasn't loud. Well, I kept watching it and I seen a big, she put it down and she blowed a big thing of smoke out. I said, okay, that's one of them vape things. I wasn't finna try to hear what that woman was talking about. It was too much going on and the music was ugly. Okay? It was some shit I don't know what the hell she was listening to. It was some shit I ain't never heard before. It was some shit that the old people like me. Now I like rap and all that kind of stuff. Country. This was like some shit I didn't want to hear. Period. And woman, why come you didn't have no blues going? Like Doin be having. Damn. Or some Mo 3 or something. Damn. Oh. Well, I needless to say, I did not subscribe to her. She was not interested. That little bit I seen of her was too much, child. I wasn't impressed. Okay, let me speak to some people because I'm just been up here rambling, child. Child, Deanna cussed that woman out so bad. She said she had got up to go use the bathroom, and the woman was live, child. And when she dropped in, she heard the woman talking about, "Hey, Lexi. Hey, Dequan. Hey, Latrice. Hey, people." Oh, Lord Jesus. And for you guys that wasn't here earlier, I dropped the custom pastor link in the chat. If y'all want to see what I was telling y'all about with the deal though that night, the last time I was on, I went back and got that uh, link for you if y'all curious like I was. Okay, Kim B. A view is a view. Girl, view is a view. Did you see Thaddeus Matthews freak video child? Oh Lord Jesus. Ooh, Vibrant. Vibrant, I'm just laughing. Swag. Oh Lord Jesus. Viewers, if you see Deanna cuss that old woman out over in the wee hours of the morning this morning, about 3 o'clock. Hey, sincere. Hey, I felt the muffin. Oh, child, I'm so tickled. Hey, Tales by Diesel. The Beef Sector Podcast. I am so tickled. I don't even know what I'm laughing at now. I probably laughed about 15 times at one time. Oh shit. Oh Lord Jesus. Let me get back in here. Let me get back in my notes. I'm trying to get through this shit. Okay, let me see. Okay. Oh, shit. Lord Jesus. Okay. Now I'm going to Mink. And wait a minute. Meek and Isha, they talk. And so I guess they cool for right now. Cause they was talking about, Isha's having that passion party. I think it's May the 17th in Atlanta. And Meek live there. So she says she's going to the party. And different people around YouTube are saying they're gonna go there, for the party. But a lot of people not. And so they was talking about that a little bit. And wait a minute. Gina and wait a minute. Gina and Isha. No, not one Mink. Gina and Isha. Okay. I told you guys about how Gina be going at Isha about her messing around with Brandon, where she be saying he's unemployed and talking about SD and all of that. Well, 88 told him, hey, y'all don't need to be doing this because I like both of y'all, both of y'all my girls, and I don't want y'all into it. And so they kind of agreed not to do it, but Gina ain't gonna last. Gina gonna next first thing she gonna do next time Isha hit a link, be up there and she gonna be telling her about Brandon again and about SD again and any damn thing else she can to get on Isha. So that shit ain't gonna hold water. Okay? Cause Gina don't never hold her word. Okay, so let me then. Okay, while 88 was up there, she started dragging 357 and Duck. Uh, she said that she's gonna stay on 357 head because until he give her 360. Now, Broadway already said he wasn't gonna do that, but 88 said that if he don't give her the 360, she gonna stay on his head. And see y'all, Gina likes to go over there at 357s, and she have tried to talk to 357 about letting 88 come back over there and all of that. Broadway, he ain't want to hear that shit. Okay. So, and she said, like with 357, that she was like, gonna strike him for like bullying. You're not getting bullied, Gina. You just up there getting drugged. Hell, you be dragging people. So why you gonna try to strike the man? 88 said that she was gonna call the police on Broadway and tell them that he was selling drugs. And she said he called him a fat funky ass. And she said that he wasn't talking about her like he talking about her now. She said when she was backstage playing with her Uzi for him. And she said that if she didn't get her 360, she was gonna keep on dragging him. And she said, because somebody, I guess in the chat had said something about you ain't got no morals or whatever. And she said that she lost her morals uh in 2010 when she got up on that stage butt naked. I guess that's when she started a stripping career. She said that that's when she got on that stage butt ass naked. And she said that she looked good for having 8 kids. And she was showing her stomach and jumping up and down. She had on some shorts and like one of them little crop tops, but it was the loose kind. She was just doing side, different kind of poses, with her body and stuff. And Gina in 88, they both drilled the PI lady. And the PI lady, her name is Peaches. That's what, she's not under the PI lady. She's under Peaches. And they say that the reason they were going at the PI lady is because that she came at them first. And Gina called Peaches crew the 5150 crew. And Gina also said that it's Gina also said that King James, he is a snake. And King James is cool with Peaches. And he have been trying to get Peaches then to be cool with Gina in 88, but the shit ain't working. So, you know, in 88 that, she said to James that he was on borrowed time. So, and see, James been a faithful subscriber to 88, but I guess 88 ain't liking how he moving. And she say he been moving funny for like a year. And while Gina in 88 was into it with James, Gina bought up Cupcakes. And that's Cupcake Speaks, and she's a content creator in the Mo3 beef sector. James used to date her, and they broke up. Well, about a month ago, he got down on his knee at Mahaya's and asked Cupcake to marry him. And she never did give an answer. And Mahaya was saying, hell no. Well, in the conversations like out in the YouTube land, it came to Mahaya's panel one night a couple of weeks ago that King James had took that girl Charisma like some food, and he was talking about her ass and talking about how he wanted her to sit on his face and stuff. That's what Charisma said he had said to her. And now see, Charisma had lied like he never did even come in her apartment. That she met him at the door and he handed her the food and she just closed the door. Well, then later on, when she was talking over there at Judge Fifi's, She said that he had came in and they sat down and they talked. And they talked about this and they talked about that. And she was saying he would ask another to sit on his face. Well, when it came out over at my house that King James had bought, that he was interested in that Carissa girl, Cupcake was saying, man, lose my number. Don't be calling me no more. Don't do nothing because, you ain't cool. And so I don't know if they friendship over or what, but King James just being a man. Sometimes they do stuff like that. Try to be getting you back, but then they out there, chasing everybody. When they out of sight, out of sight, out of mind. He one of them type of men, I think, that he gonna try to get around. Even if you have him for your man, he one of them kind of men when he out of your sight, and sometimes when he in your sight, they'll flirt with other women or try to get their numbers or shit like that. I don't like niggas like that. Cause they can't be trusted ever. Okay? Them will just be a boy toy. You know. What you see is what you get. Don't put no feelings into one like that. Okay? Get you one that kind of look like he don't stray. Or that he don't have eyes for every woman that walk in the room and shit. Cause I've seen women that had men like that and they gross me out. Okay? Or either the ones that look at you like they can take your clothes off. You feel violated and they haven't even touched you. But they look at you with the look that's like a wolf, you know. Ugh, nasty. I don't like guys like period. That's nasty. Some guys think that's the way to pimp or get. I don't know why they do that. I mean, they look at every woman like they slobbing at the mouth. Or which thank the Lord I don't have big breasts, but I've seen men just they don't even look at the woman face if she got big breasts. They talking to the titties. I think that's so stupid and disgusting. Thank you, Jesus, for not giving me no big old titty. Now how the hell I get on that? I just see that I be just random. But if you're a woman, you know what the men I'm talking about. They take your clothes off like looking at you. That you just strip naked. Niggas, please. They don't talk about no nigga like that. And I be looking at the women that like them. And I be saying, ugh, don't you know he's a nasty dog? Man, no better because they know I'll bust them in their eye. I wish you would disrespect me. Okay, in 88, I also told um, King James that he was sitting on Peach's panel while she was dragging the shit out of 88. And see, 88 had, how sometimes they'll go into your live, they'll stream your live. Well, 88 turned her live on some, and Peach was over there talking that big dick shit. Okay, she was talking that shit, and I forgot to go listen to her live for myself, but I just heard that little bit that 88 was playing, and the part that I heard, Peaches, you was talking that shit this morning, child. And she also said that Brandon is the one that's striking people pages. Okay, now I don't know who's striking who. Okay, cause see some of these people they say they struck you and they don't even be the one that struck them. So you never know on this kind of stuff. Okay, And like right now, the Mo3B sector, they are out for blood. The doxing, the striking. They ain't nothing nice right now over there. You know, it ain't nothing nice. So the people that's content creators over there, if y'all can stay out the line of 500, y'all a good one. Cause everybody's shooting. You know, it is what it is. Everybody over there, they into it. Okay, people are into it really, really bad, and it's not looking like it's gonna give up anytime soon. You know, they it's you know, just don't be surprised when you see somebody get paid, you get took again. Don't be surprised when people say, "Well, I'm down for 7 days." You know, if they tell you, because sometimes they don't even tell you, they just don't come on. Yeah. Woo. Okay, let me go down. Okay, I'm through with that. Now I went back through by Judge Fifi's because see, she go loud all the time. She getting if she paying $44 for that stream yard and and different blocks, other whistles and bells, the true finder fees and all that kind of shit. She getting her money worth, okay, out of stream yard. Cause that girl comes on 3 or 4 times a day. And she up at least an hour or two every time. Now that's a lot. Right now, she been in a feeding frisbee for about 3 weeks, honey. Over there in the Mo3B sector. And don't look like she gonna let up no way soon. Okay. Let me see. And she when she did the live today, she said that Donna Barnes did not give her anything on Gina, which that was proved over there on Broadway when she had the wrong email address. You know, and like I said, Donna Barnes showed his text that he had received, and he also showed his email. She hadn't, you could see the text that she sent him, and wasn't none concerning her job in there. And like I said, she had said she did a detailed email to him explaining her job situation. Donna Barnes did not get it because she sent it to the wrong place. Okay. When Eve was wait a minute, when Eve to do with you, and Fifi was saying, look, if if you his enemy, you my enemy. And she said that's the way she feel about anybody out in the streets, that she fool with. She one of the people that you can't be cool with the other person and be cool with her. I ain't like that. I don't give a damn. 'Cause especially on YouTube, I don't give a damn. But some people do, and they want to know why and all that. I don't want to know why nothing. You start acting funny with me, you just acting funny with me. I just stay out your way. You